There have been many eliminations thus far on The Voice Season 26, but eliminating 3 finalists after an incredible first live show, it's rough. The power is no longer in the coach's hands. Now, the blame will be solely placed on America. Yes, it's on you, voters. Only 5 artists will be moving into the finals next week. 4 are guaranteed. That final spot comes down to that instant save. Before we discuss the competitive performances, let's get the evening's fluff out of the way. The night begins with the Queen of Country, Reba McEntire, performing her longest-running #1 hit, Consider Me Gone. Her performance coincides with the vinyl release of her album, Keep On Loving You. Listen, no matter the decade, no matter the industry, Reba McEntire continues to prove that she's one of a kind. Now, Reba is not the only coach getting the spotlight. Gwen Stefani debuts her new single, Somebody Else's. Here's the thing. The woman does not age nor show signs that she's not in her 20s still. Perhaps joined by a regional production of Hair, Gwen Stefani is here to make it clear, she's still got it. This new single is fire. It's exceptional. Stream it. The final non-competitive performance came from October London. If you didn't know who he was before this performance, you do now. As a member of Death Row Records, Snoop Dogg is quite lucky to have him on his real-life team. Now, Michael Bublé may not have had a connection to any performances, but he had a pretty exceptional night. Not because he was the star of the Time Filer The Scenes outtake blooper reel, but because America loves his team. Not to bury the lead or anything. The first half of the evening is spent focusing on the positive. Wedged in between the trio of performances, host Carson Daly does his best, Ryan Seacrest, as he reveals that the 4 singers are moving immediately to the finals. While he says it is revealed in no particular order, when you reveal Sofronio Vasquez first, it's clear that America loves him enough that there is no need to leave his fate hanging. That's one from Team Bublé. The next 2 artists represent Team Gwen and Team DOGG, Sydney Sterlace and Jeremy Bellotte. Finally, the rookie coach's odds are in his favor as the final safe artist is Shy. That's 2 from Team Bublé. With 4 singers left and only 1 spot available, America gets to watch Team Snoop's Christina Eagle, Team Gwen's Jan Dan, and Team Reba's Adam Bohannon and Danny Joseph fight for that instant save. Is it possible that the reigning queen will come up empty? I predicted that honor would fall to Gwen Stefani, but America loves that bubbly 16-year-old. To kick off the evening's safety performance is Christina Eagle. As the only country singer left in the competition, Eagle leans into the genre hard. With previous mentor Lainey Wilson's Heart Like a Truck, she holds steady in her wheelhouse. She does bring her style to the track, but it's hard not to hear Lainey Wilson in it. Eagle truly tries to give it her all, but it's not vocally showcasing her potential. She even tries to wail on that long note, but it exposes some pitch problems instead. There is something about the live shows that has caused Christina Eagle to struggle. Christina Eagle has the ability to be a superstar in the country scene. Her confidence is present, but this stage sadly engulfed her. Adam Bohannon was a true favorite when this season began. He's one of the strongest vocalists this season, so to see him in this position is unfortunate. In hopes of earning safety, Bohannon takes on Pretty Wings by Maxwell. He is truly selling his soul in this R&B hit. Bohannon is a recording artist. His voice is there. Regarding the physical performance, for the first time, Bohannon lets the stage overtake him. With the LED screen quite bright, it exposes very little but Bohannon and the vast emptiness. It feels a tad awkward. There is a lot of stumbling about that feels unfamiliar with this singer. If only one singer were leaving, Bohannon would be safe. This performance does not feel enough to save him. Team Gwen put her team in a compromising position when she previously selected Sydney Sterlace and Jan Dan as her champions. Luckily for Sterlace, she doesn't need a Save Me song. Jan Dan, on the other hand? He sings the right song at the right moment that brings out his best assets. His rendition of Gravity by John Mayer is grounded. It was exactly what an instant save performance should be. His vocal ad-libs define his artistry. Unfortunately, has America already made up its mind on the new father? The final instant save performance comes from Danny Joseph. Sofronio Vasquez has been the recipient of this pimp spot all season long, but with him not needing to sing, it is logical that The Voice allows Danny Joseph to be the final vocalist America listens to before they vote to save one singer. Danny Joseph performs The Animals' House of the Rising Sun. It's clear that Joseph knows this song inside and out. He's likely performed it at every gig he's ever been at. Yet, for some reason, he tries to complicate things by providing a risky performance. First, he opts to perform sans guitar. He seems a bit wobbly without his musical crutch. Then, he starts in with his falsetto. His upper register is fine, but it's nothing compared to the boom in his lower register. When he enters the edgy elements, he dominates. It's all up to America. They have 5 minutes to make up their mind, though it's like their decision has already been made. Will Reba McEntire have a representative in the finals? Yes, of course. Can you imagine if Reba sat there on finale night and twiddled her thumbs? Not now that she's got a hit NBC comedy. Earning the instant save of season 26 is Danny Joseph. He may not have given the best performance on the night, but his resume this season has given him a chance to win it all. So, there it is. The season 26 final is set. The biggest shock is it will feature a whopping 0 country acts. That never happens on any of these programs. The tides are turning. The odds are in Michael Bublé's favor that he will be victorious this time next week. But this is reality television, anything can happen.